Ladies and gentlemen, I want to introduce you to... I was just about to say, Mama Firefly and Kelly. Give it up for them. Am I live, everybody? Test.
I thought we were cut for a 15-minute set.
That was good.
Thank you. Are we up for another song?
You want to do another song? How long? 21. Give it up for Mama Firefly and Kelly. Is it something I said?
Yes, it was.
Wow. Well, our next performer, boy, that's going to be hard to read off the cheat sheet. Where's my glasses? Ah, thank you. Let there be light. Our next entertainment is a Who's Who's. It appeared on A&E's Evening Improv, Comedy Central, and Dennis Miller Show. Rusty Z is one of a handful of real deal comedians doing a hypnotist show. Wow. That's easier said than done. He's hypnotized and entertained thousands. Maybe you can hypnotize me to be able to say all this. The past 25 years. In his showbiz career, let's welcome the man who puts the hip and hypnotism, comedy hypnotist Rusty Z. All right, big guy.
Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Thank you, Rich. Wow, it got kind of dark in here. Maybe we could do some. Now my music's working, Joe. Go ahead and turn it up. Go ahead and turn it up. Whoa, that didn't sound good at all. Here we go.
Rusty.
Yes.
You want them laid out behind you?
Yeah, just behind me. Just put some chairs behind me, and I'll. Here, lady. You ain't doing anything. Hold this, please. Thank you. Oh boy, that was nice. She actually did it. That never happens. Let's see. We got a little hypnosis show. Before we do that, any birthdays tonight? Anybody having a birthday? Because this would be a fun way to have it. Birthdays? Well, that put an end to everything. Any birthdays this month? This year? Any birthdays this year? There's one guy who's paying attention. Nice to have you here, sir. I'm just trying to move this mic around the thing. There's guys putting this like a moving company going on behind me. Let's hear it for everybody you saw so far. You saw Mark Kaplan was here, and yeah, if we could fit 8, that'd be good. Leave it like that. Just leave it like that. We'll be fine. And David, where'd David go? Where'd our guru go? Did he leave?
I'm right here.
Cool. What are you doing over there? I watched your show. Get in here. Yeah, bastard. I don't even know the guy. Let's see. You have a birthday this year, sir? Coming up? Has it happened already? When's your birthday? June 22? June, I like how you said June 22. That was like, you're like 12. June 2 and 2. Well, happy birthday, sir. I don't know why, but I just like to say happy birthday, and nobody else had one, or they didn't want to talk to me, so, oh, what just happened? He's had one? He has one when?
Tomorrow.
Oh, well. Yeah. I have no idea what just happened, but we don't have any mic, do we? Just have a big buzz. Maybe it's this thing in my pocket.
Here, hold these wires together.
Yeah. Here, hold this. You aren't doing anything. Just kidding. I don't know if it's the... Oh, there we go. Whatever you just did, you fixed it. Okay. Your birthday's tomorrow, sir.
Yeah.
Happy birthday. What's your name?
Bill.
Bill? Hi, Bill. That's it. Bill, we're done. Happy birthday. Bill, how old are you going to be tomorrow?
82.
Wow. Let's hear it for Bill. 82. Wow. That's you doing something right, sir. I don't know. Do you remember? I don't know. Can you remember? You look like you're pretty sharp. So, do you remember your 21st birthday? Too long ago. Mine's getting there, Bill. I'll never forget. All my friends chipped in and got me a sweater. I would have preferred a screamer or a moaner, but but a hooker's a hooker, huh, Bill? Huh? Well, at least it wasn't a windbreaker. Anyway, You gonna be okay, lady? You're losing something, okay? She had stuff coming out of her nose. You may want to move. Well, happy birthday, Bill. Nice to have you here the day before your 82nd birthday. That's great. Let's see. We have. Stop laughing. I'm trying to do a comedy show. We have hypnosis show to do tonight. By applause, who's been hypnotized before? By applause, who's been hypnotized? One person. This is going to be easy. Whether you know it or not, everyone in the room has been hypnotized. Who are my married people? Married people? Well, a bunch of you. Okay. Let's see. You're married, sir? To her? Oh, he what? His daughter. So you're not married to him. I'm not in. I thought I was in Alabama for a minute. But you two are married, though, right?
Yes, we are.
I can tell you look bored and pissed off. It's nice to have you here. I don't know any of these people. So your name, sir, is?
Mike.
Mike and?
Sylvia.
Mike and Sylvia. Now, Mike, how long have you been married? No damn clue. Sylvia? A long time. I bet not 82 years, though. How long? Sylvia, how long?
40.
40. Wow, let's hear it for them. 40 years. That's a good long time. Nice to have you here. Now, Sylvia, have you ever been hypnotized? No. Yes, you have, Sylvia. Sylvia, you have. Sylvia, have you ever been all night, you're almost asleep, and all of a sudden you wake up with a jerk? That's Mike. That's called a hypnic jerk or 40 damn long years of marriage. Now, she's looking at me like, how did you know? That's a hypnic jerk. That happens to everybody in here, so don't worry about it. Let's see. And you two are looking. My wife's mad at me because I took her shopping, which I thought was a nice thing to do. We've been married 9 years, which is 12 years with the windshield factor. And some of you are doing the math out there. I go, I took her shopping, and and we're getting older. Now you're looking, you're like in as better shape than me, which is pissing me off. We're putting on a little weight, which I know, but she doesn't want to admit it sometimes. So we go shopping, and she holds up a pair of skinny chick jeans, and she says, "Do you think these will need shortening?" And I said, "I don't think shortening is going to be slippery enough." I think you're going to need axle grease and a crowbar. And so anyway, you two look happy. Now, so that's a hypnic jerk, so that's part of being hypnotized. Now, let's see, if I look around the room, and you know what's really going to be easy? Usually I'm looking around the room going, where can I find an old hippie? But in this room, I don't know which one to pick. It's like, but I think I'll take that guy. You, sir, what is your name, sir? Don't look around. John, hi, John. Welcome to the program. John, I'm just going to talk to an old hippie. Just hippie to hippie, John. John, you ever been hypnotized? John, the questions are not going to get any easier. No. You have, John. You have, John. John, have you ever been going down the highway and forget your exit? Yes. Highway hypnosis, John. Happens to everybody in the room, John. It's called highway hypnosis. Now, John, think back a few years or maybe to yesterday. John, you ever been going down the highway and forget your car? Yes, you have. That's pot. You've done it. That's John in his underwear with a bag of Fritos. Hey, somebody stole the radio. Shit, the whole car's gone. So, he's still stoned. So we've all been hypnotized, whether it's John being spaced out on the highway or, whoa! Man, it was a Mexican food I ate earlier. I don't know. Are we getting a little feedback from that thing? It was working fine. It was. Are you plugging it into the big box or the small box? You're plugging it into anything you can? What's the other end plugged into? Okay, I'll tell you what to do. Oh, well, let me, no, go in the box, in the yellow box, and pull out the two adapters for the, they're in there. They're two adapters. They might be on the end of that cord. Try that cord. Just try that cord. We'll go with that. What's that? There's a manual? No, there's no manual. Yeah, there's a sewn guy that'll help you do it. So, he used to work for the dead doing the same thing, so... So let's see, that's a hypnic jerk, so we're going through this. Now let's talk about hypnosis. A lot of hypnotists will tell you the word hypnosis comes from the Greek word hypnos, which means sleep. That's a big damn lie. The word hypnosis comes from two words. First, the word hip, which means cool, groovy, far out. Right, John? Yes, and second, the word gnosis, which means you're not getting laid if you're from Alabama. No, yeah. Quiet, John, or I'll come to your job tomorrow and knock the Happy Meals out of your hands. I have no idea what John does. So anyway, so hypnosis, these are things people ask me. Is it real? Yes, it's real. I will not ask anyone just to fake it and go along. I only do that on dates. Now, which I don't do anymore anyway. So it is real. The second thing is will you do anything under hypnosis you wouldn't normally do? The answer is no. You will not do anything you wouldn't normally do after a couple drinks. However, if you happen to be a criminal type, what the hell just happened to my hand? If you happen to, sir, I don't know what my hand's doing, but if you happen to be a criminal like that guy, and what do you do for a living, sir?
I don't.
What do you do? What did you do when you did do things for a living?
I was an insurance peddler.
Okay, if you happen to be a criminal type, and you come up here and become hypnotized and ask to do something criminalish, you may do it. So if you're a criminal, please stay where you are. You're not a criminal, you're an insurance peddler. Oh, man. If you're a criminal, if I were in charge of the prisons, you know what I would do? Everyone make the prisoners do the hokey pokey, because eventually they turn themselves around and... shut up, that's what it's all about. Let's see, where were we? Yes, it's real. No, you will not do anything you wouldn't normally do. Number 3 is, if you're hypnotized, I have a heart attack and die, will you ever wake up? The answer, once again, is no. Some of you are taking this way too seriously, okay? You'll wake up on your own in 2 or 3, days. You'll be hungry and naked. Boy. Stephanie's over there going, I don't want to be naked. And Mike's going, I don't want to be hungry. And let's see, the fourth thing is there's these hypnotists that'll do this thing, and they'll take a woman and stretch her between a couple chairs and stand on her. Has anyone seen that stunt done? But they do it on television. It's not that big a deal. We're not going to do it tonight, okay? You're looking at me worried. It's not going to happen tonight. First of all, it can be done without hypnosis. It's weird, but we could do it after the show. Secondly, if I were to stand on you, you could get hurt, right? Right. Thirdly, is if I have a woman stretched between 2 chairs, I'm laying on her. And that's an entirely different show, and unfortunately, a much shorter one. So, which would make the band happy, but we're going to get out of here soon, guys, okay? The bass player guy's looking at me saying, don't you have any bass player jokes? Well, yes, I do. So this little kid, I just got to get through this real quick, okay? Little kids, a half hour late from school. Speaking of music schools, this is the perfect thing. He's a half hour late coming home, and his parents said, where were you? Why are you a half hour late? And he said, well, I stopped at the Taos Youth Music School, and I started taking bass lessons. I learned how to play an A. And his parents said, well, that's very, very nice. The next day he comes back a half hour late, and his parents said, where were you? He said, I was at the Taos Youth School of Music. That's hard to say. And they taught me how to play a C. And his parents said, that's great, you're doing really well. And the next day, he's like 3 hours late coming home. His parents say, where were you? And he said, I had a gig. Oh, well, I always like to play a bass player joke. Anyway, shouldn't you be out behind the place smoking something, man? Okay, let's see. So where were we? So hypnosis. Let's talk about who can and cannot be hypnotized. Everyone can be hypnotized that wants to be hypnotized. However, there are people that are tougher to hypnotize. The first type are little kids. Who has kids by applause? Especially if you have little ones. Anybody with any little, okay? No, but that guy's kind of raising his hand. You don't know, sir? You just kind of, you might have a little kid on the way. I don't know what's going on. Anyway, they're already hypnotized. They're all kind of, ooh, Anyway, the second type of people that are tough to hypnotize are people that are really drunk or stoned. Look at David Crosby over there looking for his gun. The third type of people who are tough to hypnotize are people like me, people with attention deficit disorder, with the ADD. We won't talk to the band right now, but people with attention deficit disorder. Anybody have ADD? Be proud if you have it. Be proud. I have it. Oh, well, that makes sense right there. An artist and actor. Perfect. And it's David, right? David, this is really cool. This is, you guys all take a break. This is a joke for me and David, a couple of guys with ADD. This is so good. Knock, knock. Okay, the fourth type of people that are tough to hypnotize are people that are kind of stupid, which is only 1 out of 3. Look to your left. Look to your right. If it's not them, it's you. So here's what we're going to do. You didn't even look, ma'am. You did not even. I'm not going to look at anybody. Okay, now you're looking. Okay, so we're going to do the intelligence test. Everybody do this. This is our intelligence test. Everybody do this. I'm not going to continue with even the band. Everybody do this. Everybody, I got to make sure everybody's doing it. There you go. There you go. There you go. There you go. Oh, good. It looks like a proctologist convention. Good. There's a proctologist sitting in the back. Okay, wiggle your finger out like this. Good job. So you might want to move your hand. You might bump her in the head when you do this, okay? Just get your hand out from around. Just, there you go, you lazy bastard. Here we go. Everybody do this? Okay, good. Make the okay sign. Touch a circle to your chin. Perfect. Most people have their chins down here, but you guys... You guys have no clue where your chins are. That's okay. We got the blonde lady here going, what? Just me, a blonde lady. 3 blondes walking down the street. One of them says, look at that dog with 1 eye. The other 2 go. Come on, insurance dude, explain it to her. She's getting pissed, okay? Explain it to her. Don't feel bad there, blonde lady. I was watching John. John's over there like this. So, I have no idea what was going on over at his table over there, so there's still a guy. He's still going, I don't know what you yeah. Okay, so here's how it's going to work. We're going to have 2 concentration imagination tests. After the 2 tests, we're going to have some really crappy music. Hopefully, if this works, should we try it? Let's give it a try. Let's see what happens here. Nothing. Oh, yeah. Stop. Oh, not even a buzz. Let's just... Okay, we won't even move. We're not... Don't touch anything. Don't. That makes me a real bastard. Okay, I haven't heard these guys before. This is a great band. I'm gonna hang around. They're fun. So I want to do my stuff as quickly as possible so they can play. Because look at them all. They're going good. When is this gonna go over? Okay. Sure, guys. Go out to the band. Seriously, John will meet you. John has some good stuff. Okay. Okay. So 2 constr. Wait a minute. I got to do something real quickly. So I take a second. Ma'am, the jokes I'm making about John are illegal drug jokes. Okay, so, I just wanted to catch you up, okay? You look so innocent, like, why is he talking? What the? Okay, we're going to do 2 concentration imagination tests. After the 2 tests, crappy music. People come up here and take the chairs. I can always tell how the show's going to go because if you guys, hey, this might be fun, let's give it a shot. It's going to be a fun show. If you guys are all, I'm afraid to get hypnotized, I don't want to do it. We're all just going to leave. We're going to John's house and we're going to smoke up. So. See, John, you got a customer. See, I'm working for you, John. I'm working for you. He goes, come on, meet me on the alley. Meet me on the alley. That's John, too? That's Edward. John Edward, yes. I have no idea what he's talking about. Does anybody else speak Oh. Okay. Yes, of course.
John's a CPA.
Let's compare our initials then.
Okay, you guys have been a great crowd. Good night. I think the mushrooms just kicked in here, and they're heckling the other side of the room. You suck, man. Oh, man. Where were we? Oh, yeah. A couple of guys with ADD going, So we're going to have two concentration imagination tests. After the two tests, crappy music. That's when people come up here, and if we're going to have a fun time. So that's all there is to it. So let's start some little hypno test music, and I think we're ready to roll. If you have a drink in your hand, please put it down because we'll need both hands for this. Okay, sir? There you go. We're going to go to the meeting right after the show here. Except for her, she's going to go early. She says, concentration imagination test, I got to pee. That's okay. I like my women like I like my coffee in the can. Have a good time. Okay. I don't even know what half this stuff means. Okay, here we go. There we go. Okay, everybody do this. Blonde lady, you don't need a microphone. Everybody do this. Good. Good. Band guys, you can do this too, okay? Okay, make the little steeple. Separate your fingers, what's this, a ½ inch, 4 inches, 2/80s. And don't look at me. Don't look at me, don't look at your neighbor, look at the space between your fingers. And I want you to imagine little magnets in your fingertips, drawing your fingers closer and closer together. Magnets in your fingertips, drawing your fingers closer. The blonde lady's over there going, where did these magnets come from? As your fingers are closer and closer and closer together. John's back there going, I'm a giant roach clip as the fingers get closer. My ADD guy's over there going, I can pick both noses at the same time. Very nice. As your fingers get closer and closer together. Oh, boy. Wow. You guys got good imaginations. Separate your hands. Give yourselves a big round of applause. Good job. Nice job. Very nice. Very nice. And we got one more test to do. So let's let, did you want to get another drink? Go ahead. Pick it up and drink. We'll just go. Okay, here we go. Oh, man. We got the drunk section, the stone section. I don't know what you guys are doing over here, so, but we'll figure it out. Okay, here's our next test. Everybody, arms out like you're sleepwalking, both arms blunt. Oh, you're back. Did you wash your hands? Good. Okay, arms out like you're sleepwalking, both arms blonde lady. Have a microphone. Good. Eyes closed or I'll moon you. Seriously, eyes closed. You don't want to see my scrawny white butt. Seriously, eyes closed. Eyes closed. Left hand flip palm up like you do the Macarena. Left hand palm up. Good. Now turn your head and cough. Okay, put your hands down. Open your eyes. I was just checking for hernias, which brings me. You can open your eyes there, man. Okay, you can put your hands down. You're hypnotized. Okay. Brings me to a point. The only people I don't want to appear to anybody with any serious physical or mental problem. Just kidding, man. And anyone who's pregnant, I don't have to hypnotize too. It's too damn much work. So, if you're pregnant, you're excused. If you're not, and you want to be, see me after the show. Okay. And I will introduce you to some famous local artist that left. Okay, he's gone. Okay, so let's do. Are we ready to do the next test? I think we are. Okay, do you guys need another drink before the next one? Okay. They're drinking the champagne like crazy. Okay, here's our test. Music. Oh yeah, you got to look good. Put on the lip gloss before you come up here. Good. Okay. Yeah, you are too. Yeah, you are too. If you're not, we're not going to have a show. We're just going to go to John's house. If you put on lip gloss, that's what you got to do. You got to come up. Okay. It's a part of the deal. Okay, here we go. Crappy music. Arms out. Eyes closed. Left hand palm up. I want you, eyes closed, lady. Eyes closed. Eyes closed. I'm going to moon you, seriously. Eyes closed. Left hand flip palm up. Good. I want you to imagine tied on your right wrist a big bunch of helium balloons tied on your right wrist. Make your right hand lighter and lighter, raising it up towards the ceiling. Blonde lady, eyes closed. Blonde lady, eyes closed. Eyes closed. He's not going to steal your stuff. He's an insurance guy, okay? As your right hand gets lighter and lighter, floating towards the ceiling, you can actually feel those balloons, see them in your imagination. I see a couple dyslexic people out there, but that's okay. As your right hand gets lighter and lighter, raising up towards the ceiling. And on your left hand, let's put a big, heavy phone book on your left hand. Well, some of you youngsters don't remember phone books. So a big, heavy, a big, heavy Kindle. 7 Kindles on your left hand, making your left hand heavier and heavier. Heavier your left hand gets on that big, well, let's make it a phone book, big, heavy phone book. The lighter your right hand gets as it floats, eyes closed. There, other blonde lady, eyes closed. I see you're peeking. As your right hand floats higher and higher, your left hand gets so heavy you can barely hold it up. Wow, we have a couple of really good people. Everybody, freeze. Open your eyes. Look at your hands. If they're more than 6 inches apart, come on up, grab a chair. If your hands are more than 6 inches apart, come on up, grab a chair. Come on, we need everybody to come up here. Be very careful coming up here. Be very careful. Sit in the back row first, then we'll get the front row. Wow. Yeah.